Is science ever settled? I just handed myself this topic in a way that illustrates the point very well. As happened before with the Great Buffalo Jump, this is not the next video I intended to post. That video will be called Future Memory and the Origin of Time and is coming soon. As I was working on that video, I had a realization. I have a hypothesis about the nature of the universe which is interwoven with my explanation of the origin of time. It is also related to the phenomena of future memory, or if you prefer, prophecy. As I sought to explain something that involved my hypothesis, I suddenly saw that there was a potential problem with it, a problem that might cast a shadow on my insight into time. Like a true scientist, I didn't hide from this potential problem because I love the truth. It is the gift that keeps on giving. Real science is not about hiding from the truth. It is the process of growing a foundation of knowledge on which to build one's understanding of life. Truth is therefore essential to real science. So a true scientist is glad whenever a problem is discovered lurking in a hypothesis. When one gets to the bottom of these problems, one always finds a new level of truth that clarifies things. The fear that makes people turn against real science is that the understanding that they have, and all benefit that depends on it, will come crashing down when they see an inconvenient truth. That is only a fearsome imagining, however. A new truth always strengthens one's comprehension of life and the ability to master it. If, that is, one has the faith to embrace it. Knowing this, I asked my creative guidance about the problem I had seen and whether it invalidated my hypothesis. As always happens when one has the courage to form challenging questions, the clue I received was profound. What it revealed was that the problem was due to a clash between two ideas, at least one of which must therefore be wrong. It revealed the clash by pointing to the other idea in a way that exposed it as wrong. So now my hypothesis is strengthened. My understanding is clarified, and I know that the other idea was erroneous. This realization will form an integral part of future memory and the origin of time. Here is the diagram of the universe I used in my video, Fate, Free Will and the Truth. If we look inside, we see the taijutsu, or yin-yang symbol. See Fate, Free Will and the Truth for an explanation of why it is an excellent diagram of the universe. What I would like you to notice now is the golden orbs which are disappearing into the white dot in the dark part of the taijutsu. The dark part represents the space that is our half of the universe. It is a space of knowing. Originally, I put the orbs into the animation to illustrate the flow of space into matter, but it is equally valid to see them as golden nuggets of truth being realized. The space that flows into matter is an illusory space of apparent possibilities that are revealed to be illusions as the orb gets absorbed/realized. As explained in Fate, Free Will and the Truth, there are an infinity of these nuggets. That is why the universe is eternal and progresses on forever. This diagram is a depiction of the way life expresses itself in the universe. The realization of truths is an integral part of that expression. It is essential and cannot be suppressed. It only becomes dark if we try. So those who assert that science can ever be settled are not scientists. They are anti-scientists. Some say that money is the root of all evil. But money is just a tool that the lowliest slaves of the power ethic use to dominate other, less dedicated slaves. That is why it is apt to call them plutocrats, meaning those who rule via the power of money. When we understand that the power ethic, i.e. the idea of wielding power over other sentient beings, is the very definition of evil, we can be very clear about real science. The power ethic is founded upon a fundamental denial of truth. Its practitioners build their illusory power upon lies. The more power, the more insidious their lies. This reveals that the root of evil is a fundamental lie, the idea that illegitimate authority can ever know the whole truth about life. That is all for now. Thank you for your attention.